Hey everybody, it's almost that time of year again. E3 is just days away, and I know a lot of people are saying, hey, it's going to be down this year. Sony's not going to be there, not doing a briefing, not going to be on the sales floor. EA's doing something different. They're not going to do a briefing either, just live streams on Saturday and doing EA Play, all that good stuff. I don't think it's going to be that down though. I think there's a lot of good stuff in store. I get excited for E3 every single year, and I think that just because Sony's not there, doesn't mean it's going to be terrible, doesn't mean it's going to be awful. I think there's lots of fun stuff to look forward to. There always is. So from the silliness, like we often see from Ubisoft, to the excitement of complete surprises that we weren't expecting and reveals that we never even thought of. Hopefully we'll see some of that from Microsoft this year, maybe even Bethesda, and probably Ubisoft as well. And just the general fun of it being on the show floor, seeing all the games, seeing the developers from huge AAA games, all the way to indie devs that are so excited to talk about their game. I think it's a great time of year. I think it's an awesome time of year to be a gamer, and it's a time for us all to celebrate. So we're going for the first time this year. I'm so excited about that. I know the rest of our team is too here at the Gaming Hub, and we are just really thrilled to get to Los Angeles here in just a couple of days and provide you with some great coverage. But before we do that, I want to talk about why we're excited to go, even though people say it's going to be down this year. I'm Tyler from the Gaming Hub, and these are just some of the reasons we're excited to go to E3 this year. Before we start though, just a reminder to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you never miss an episode, and like the videos. It really helps us out. Finally, listen to our weekly podcast that you can find the links below. We'd love to have you as part of the community. First up, the surprises. Last year we got surprises like the Cyberpunk trailer at the end of the Xbox briefing, as well as the Unravel 2 reveal and release during EA's briefing, and the fun Skyrim Alexa edition revealed during the Bethesda show. A lot of other things happened too. What could be in store this year though? Honestly, don't want any leaks or spoilers because being surprised is what makes E3 great and fun. Will we see gameplay from Cyberpunk? How much of the Avengers project will we actually see? Could we get a reveal of a Harry Potter game? Or maybe a Game of Thrones game? What surprises and unannounced games does Ubisoft have ready for us? I can only imagine what it's like to be there in the crowd when those big moments happen, and I hope I get to experience at least one of them in person this year. The briefings. We'll be headed to the Microsoft and Bethesda briefings, and I can't wait to see what it's like to be there in person versus watching it on TV. On top of that, both of these shows have a chance to be special in their own ways. First, Microsoft's facing a pivotal E3 as they try to set themselves up for a successful launch to next gen. Simply put, they absolutely have to deliver this year. They need to show games that are more than just shooters and racers, although I am excited to see more of Halo and Gears 5. And they need to make a compelling argument for their next generation consoles. Doesn't matter how powerful it is if there's nothing good to play on. How many details about these new consoles will they reveal? When are they releasing? Some people that claim to be in the know say that Xbox has huge surprises in store this year that are going to have people talking for a long time. We can't wait to see what they are. As for Bethesda, it'll be really interesting to see how they address Fallout 76, which has had a very bumpy ride in about every single way, from a bad launch experience for most fans to the now infamous Duffel kerfuffle that we all know so well. Will they make it free to play at E3 this year? How will they try to make things right with the fans that bought it on day one? They're not showing Elder Scrolls 6 or Starfield, so what else will they have? Also, on Monday, it's going to be fun to see what silliness Ubisoft has planned. They always have something. Plus, they're showing off a new Watch Dogs game and two other unannounced games that we know nothing about yet. Square is going to show us the Avengers project Monday night at their briefing, and that should be pretty great too. EA Play. I know EA Play usually isn't seen as most gamers' highlight of E3, but it is a unique way of having a booth-type experience that's geared directly towards the fans. EA has a really unique dilemma every year at E3 in that half of their yearly releases are sports games, meaning that a good chunk of their briefings in the past have included content that a lot of gamers just aren't that interested in. This has earned them the distinction of worst briefing in most years. Well, that and the fact that the briefings themselves have been largely not so great. They're not holding a briefing this year, but I'm excited to see how they present their games at the actual EA Play event. It's something we often don't see that much coverage of at E3, and we're curious about how the fan engagement actually works at the event. Plus, getting to see Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and actually play it is pretty awesome too. The E3 show floor and the behind the closed door showings. I've always felt the show floor itself doesn't get enough coverage during E3. Sure, we'll get the quick let's tour someone's booth segments, but that part of the experience is often missed out on by a lot of fans watching in home. So much so that a lot of fans tend to think E3 is just the briefings and that's all that's worth paying attention to. And yeah, that's true if all you care about is the hype and fanboy wars, i.e., quote, my plastic box won E3 this year. But a lot of the real news and details comes from the show floor itself, especially in the behind the closed doors demos of games. That's where developers will show off a much bigger portion of the game, answer questions about it as well. We're looking forward to getting to attend those sessions for a lot of the big games at E3 this year. We're getting to go to Cyberpunk, Borderlands 3, Dying Light 2, and more. We can't wait to go. Finally, let's show the indie devs some love. They work so hard on games that are a passion for them. These games aren't conceived in boardrooms asking what can make us the most money. These are people that truly care about what they're doing. And I want to bring them as much coverage as we can. So I look forward to getting to talk to them, learning about their game, seeing what they're all about, and bringing that coverage to you. That's it for now. Just a few of the reasons we can't wait for E3 this year. Why are you excited for E3? Tell us in the comments below. If you're not excited at all, let us know why. Also, like and share the video as it helps us out a ton, and hit that subscribe button so you get all of our E3 coverage this year and video game coverage beyond through the rest of the year and years to come. Finally, subscribe to the Gaming Hub podcast and become part of our awesome community. Again, I'm Tyler from the Gaming Hub. You are all amazing. We'll talk to you again at E3.